Ladies and gentlemen, in this RedGamingTech.com video, I, Crimson Rain, will be taking a look at the Chaos of Deponia. It's available on Steam for £12.79, so that actually makes it a little bit cheaper than the original, believe it or not. And anyway, it is by Daedalic Entertainment, that's developed and published. You may remember a while ago I actually took a look at the original Deponia, and I quite liked it, although I had a few faults. But anyway, we're going to be taking a look at the sequel, so without further ado, let's jump right in. Right, first thing we're going to be doing is taking a look at, of course, the options in the game, which would be under settings. And first of all, the game gets a little bit of a black mark. Why? Well, lack of graphics options are not really the issue here. It is a point and click, and it's not really going to be challenging your system. However, I have a slight... I'm just going to turn that slider up there. One issue I have with the game is you'll notice I am unable to change the resolution options. And there's a reason behind this, and I'm pretty sure it was also prevalent in the original Deponia. So, obviously they're just using the same engine. Sorry guys, I should have taken a drink beforehand to start to record. 1 second. Anyway, as I was saying, this windowed, sorry, the full screen mode, when it's enabled, you cannot basically change the resolution option. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. For me, particularly, for recording purposes. It's not really much of an issue for many of you guys, because, to be honest, the game doesn't really require you to lower the resolution for performance issues. Although it is a bit of a pain regardless. I wish they'd have resolved it for the next version of the game, which is obviously this one. But I'm not gonna, you know, complain too badly. It's not like some of the games that I could mention that I won't, because I've, you know, mentioned them many times before, so I won't bore you guys with details on missing graphical options in games for PC. I will reserve my rants for probably a future video. Anyway, I will click on New Game, because, well, why the hell not? Now, we've got two modes. We've got the Choose Your Inventory mode. Inventory per click, the classic one, and inventory per wheel. I actually don't remember which way I actually went on the original one. I'll probably just go with this. They recommend it, so why the hell not? Using the M key can switch off something or another.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. Little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister?
Oh, dear.
That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
I thought he meant something else, to be honest.
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech...
No prompting! Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there.
Yeah, and I regret it. But you see, there's nothing...
I'll just go skippy. Learn how to examine an object. I'll just quickly go through this for anyone who missed the original video. I don't know why you'd go to part 2 if you've not played part 1, but I assume some of you may. Anyway, how to examine an object and how to talk to someone. We know how to do that.
How to look...
But I already...
I see.
I point at it with my mouse cursor.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a...
I'm about to... By pointing the cursor at it...
I'm holding...
Okay, so... right, correct.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand, then let...
So, as you can see, pretty standard controls.
Huh?
You know, we're all... You pick the thing up. Now use the...
Hey, there it is.
Exactly.
I knew.
Here you remember how to...
Right, yin and yang. So, pretty intuitive stuff.
I
won't believe...
I know.
And...
When you're ready.
No prompting.
Whatever.
Let's...
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't... I'll manage.
And... Now we press the button.
When you're ready.
Hold your... I think I can manage.
Rufus, don't.
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall... So, what... I push this button...
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
And that would, of course, be the tutorial.
They came out of nowhere.
I'll leave this little bit in.
With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation.
Seems reasonable
They
to
were
leave
looking
behind.
for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky.
I love the fact that the goal
And
is
only
gold.
one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination.
I love how it's not even round.
They
It's like an old
wanted to blow
1940s,
up
50s.
our world.
I have a feeling my
But
friends
they
who love
had
steam
failed
puck
to
would
reckon
actually love this
with
game.
the one. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Which is pretty impressive considering how inept he comes across.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but... why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 da.
I don't know why he's doing that, but okie dokie. Anyway, this game has a certain sense of humour.
Pathetic, began about accurate bacteria in the fridge.
Can I skip this?
It's getting boring, but
I would assume, yes I can. As I was saying, this game has a certain sense of humour that isn't normally my thing. So, regular viewers will know that these type of
Yeah, sure.
certain sets of humor
Hard to
games
imagine I
don't
ever wanted to
usually
leave here.
grab my attention.
Rufus, this
But
is
I'm
the
willing to
lad
give it
I
a
was
shot. I
telling
do
you
really
about.
like the drawing
What?
and animation on this game, I must say.
From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
Yeah, he is,
When I first
nice
met
at least.
Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't. Something just doesn't.
But Grandma...
Skip. Right. What do we got? We got the toolbox. Let's just have a quick look at
I
everything.
just don't.
Wow. I'm a pain like that.
But Grandma, Rufus is...
Why would he be peeping on you? That's somewhat disturbing, you would even think that. I just saw something. Oh, there's a button. Let's press the button. That could be unpleasant. Flush button.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
That's what you get for complaining about your limited supply of water, young lady. And by young, I mean old and decrepit. Sorry. Very immature of me, but I had to do that. Alright, can we kill the bird? No, we can't kill the bird. Okay. Bathroom door. Anything around here? We could talk to the doc. Might as well talk to him, I suppose.
May I interrupt for...
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well,
It's in my... You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to...
not me.
Oh well, might as well just grab it. He's not really going to be saying much else. Power inverter.
Aren't you worried he might...
I trust him.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exact...
Oh,
Those days are over.
that's actually
Rufus
pretty
has
awesome.
learned a lot.
I actually thought it was dead.
He is much more careful than...
Don't worry about me. I'm just going to grab that.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug.
Rufus?
Oops. I gotta admit, that was pretty epic. Oh. Hi, dude.
All I...
Ow.
Your fears are completely grounded.
Can I kill the bird?
Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Exactly.
And if he has to use it...
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any...
He's just...
Exactly. Oh, you can't. I know that's really harsh, but I really wanted to go down. Apparently, we're just gonna have to leave the little thing in there. Be honest. Come on, you know you'd have done the same thing. No, let's see about that one. No, I didn't think so. Okay, we can't rescue the bird, so he's gonna have to just basically drown slowly. Okay, so anyway.
May I interrupt?
Of course. Did you find that?
Well,
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise.
not me.
I thought I already had the hammer. No, I don't. Okay, so where the hell's the hammer? Okay, interesting.
May I interrupt?
Of course. Did you find...
Well,
It's in... You're welcome to... As long as...
not me.
Okay, so how do we do this? I'll get out. Ah, hammer's right there.
I just hope...
Oh dear.
He's just getting a hammer.
How much damage could he possibly do? It's very... Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
So, if I press the flush button, I don't suppose much is going to happen. No, and obviously flushing the toilet's going to do bupkus. Right. I remember I did have something in my inventory, actually. I don't think the tablecloth is going to do anything. Wait, could I use the tablecloth on the flames?
Not roof when I met, but it hard.
No?
Not when I'm, but it hard.
No. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got power inverter. Wait. What about putting the power inverter in the box?
If that's all true.
That's how it is.
Okay.
If someone in...
What about now flushing it?
And he should.
Ah!
Well, if that's all you're worried about.
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird.
Alright, I think it's this button.
You would ask before he used my water supply.
Absolutely.
Good. I have to get by on what...
Maybe we wet the towel? Or tablecloth, actually?
But their icky had the blade.
There we go.
Oh, Grandma. You...
I can't get it now. Yeah, it seems to be stuck. What if I press the flush button? No, this button?
If you just as long...
I'm guessing something's working. Oh dear.
Promise.
Oops.
I suppose your roof is...
Oopsie. Soaked tablecloth with ground up bird.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to do here. Okay, well at least I passed the first section.
By the way, what's that funky smell?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become...
I'm just going to skip this.
Close enough.
Goodness.
As soon as in a
Skip,
I
be
have
skip,
just
be
whoa,
skip,
and
be
keep away
skippy.
from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Oh, this doesn't sound wise, does it? Do we have to press anything? Okay. Fireworks.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Oh dear.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think I can reach... Oh, not quite.
Okay, panhandle.
And... Ooh, perfect body control, as always.
Can we knife that? No. Can we knife anything? We have to follow up.
I can scratch up. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles.
Okay. Not quite sure what the point of that was, but...
Nope, my breath isn't too bad. That would be a cool party. With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air. Easy and totally realistic.
And now there's the bellows.
The flames, and then there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Well, save is a strong word. Save is a very strong word. I hope they weren't fond of anything. So far, he's probably managed to kill 2 people and a bird. And it's only, what, like 30 minutes in.
Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one almost as filthy as Rufus.
Cletus?
Of course it's... Why would that surprise... I am not the one who...
I'm just going to
I have
skip
come
this.
to save my... Well done. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians so that Deponia... But Goal convinced me to tell that we were just about to... The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's...
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Remember, he's the Goal that I know would never have... That's because you, the part of the Goal that... Isn't that true? There is no... You...
I can't... Of course.
Thanks to this, it's use. We have... If you really... No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. I'm what's best for Goal. No, don't! Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Ah! Oh dear, what have I done?
I think that was not ideal, really.
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
all the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus. Ouch.
I would go with ouch, yes. I would say ouch would be quite an acceptable terminology. This is one of the more slow-running point-and-click games because of the amount of story involved, which isn't necessarily bad. My impressions of the game are pretty much what I had with the first one, although I would say that this one's probably constructed a little bit better than the original. I do like the art style a lot. I would say the humour's a little bit more on point, for me at least, than the original. In terms of aesthetics, it's about the same, and I will say it looks beautifully animated and drawn, but that's pretty much on par with most of the point and clicks now. I don't think I've looked at many point and clicks in the last, I don't know, year or so of running RGT and thought to myself, hey, you know what, this looks ugly. It's not really the case for the most part. However, I must confess that this one definitely is a better experience than the previous Deponia, in my opinion. It's not flawless, but it has some logic behind it. The storyline is cheesy, as you can expect, but for those of you who are more into the steampunk thing, you're going to be in for a treat. If you're in for point-and-click games, it's a pretty good example of them. In my opinion, there are some really good point-and-clicks at the moment. Although I hesitate in some ways to put it into it, but The Walking Dead is obviously a really good series. Oh, hi. And also, of course, there's tons of others. They seem to be really making a comeback in the past year or so. I don't know why that is exactly. I'm just going to skip this, just because he's annoying. So, yeah, Deponia, Chaos Upon, is a pretty good title, actually. I could be here for a long time doing this first impressions. The reason I'm not going to continue and skip further in is I don't want to give away tons of the storyline for A, since it's the second one in, and for B, I don't want to give away the solutions for puzzles on a first impressions, because that's not what you guys are basically watching the video for. So I could continue. I could either do it one of two ways. I could show you a lot of cutscenes, that's going to be a spoiler, or I could show you solutions for the gameplay and the puzzles. Unfortunately, they're kind of entwined, and I don't want to give away tons of the puzzles, because obviously one of the really satisfying things about this is that I might continue this a little bit more, however, in a separate video if I get the time, and try to think of more solutions. That's the only thing with point and click looks at. It's a little bit tricky to kind of get a balance of, this is a good place to call it. Anyway, I think you guys get an idea by now. Hopefully I'm going to be getting some Halo 4 up actually later on today. A friend of mine is going to be covering it for me. He's going to be playing through the single player. And also, I will be continuing to edit Assassin's Creed 3. I've re-signed back up for a week or so of World of Warcraft, because I haven't played it since... Well, basically, I took it seriously until like mid-Wrath of the Lich King, until Ulduar. I played a little bit of 3.3. Played a little bit of Ice Crown. I got past the gunship, I don't remember. I think that was like the third or fourth boss in Ice Crown. Did a few pugs, that type of thing. Then I came back for a little bit in Cataclysm, and I do mean a little bit. And then basically the very start of Cata. And then I basically quit. And I haven't played it since. So I will be doing my thoughts on Mists of Pandaria and World of Warcraft now. And also some other bits and pieces. I've got a lot of stuff to do over the next couple of days. Also, I want to do another history of video. I don't know if you guys have been checking them out at all. I have been doing them on Street Fighter and Mario, and they're actually really fun videos. I'm really happy actually with the editing and how the Street Fighter one went. Looking back on it, I made one or two tiny little mistakes with the editing. However, I'm relatively happy with it. Anyway, enough self-plugging. I'm going to get my ass going. I need to do some other stuff. All for RGT, of course. So hopefully you guys will stick around and do the subscribe and so forth that you know you want to do. I think on either... Oh, that reminds me. On either the 500th sub or on the Christmas we're going to be giving a giveaway. Now, I'm not sure which one we're going to be doing. Originally, we were going to be doing it for the 500th sub, but we're thinking not to do that now for a couple of reasons. Not least of all, it's so close to Christmas, it makes sense to give away Christmassy stuff. I mean, the Steam Summer Sale coming up, it would tie in really nicely. So, obviously we're not a really massive channel at the moment either. So I think we could probably give away more stuff, is basically what it comes down to if we waited for Christmas. And also it would really set in, I think, with the Christmas spirit. And it would also be nice to kind of give away stuff, more stuff. I haven't decided yet though. I'm really tempted towards the Christmas one. And I think that'd be quite cool. Obviously the rules would be similar, as in you'd have to be a subscriber to receive any gifts. But if you were a subscriber, then basically we would be entering you guys into a prize draw. I'm not quite sure how that would work yet. Probably comments on a video, or maybe a forum post on our website, or comment or something like that. I haven't decided. But anyway, just a little bit of a mumbling on my part. If you guys would like to weigh in on what you prefer, 500th subscriber giveaway, or probably more Christmas orientated. Bear in mind, if it was Christmas, probably give away more stuff. But yeah, anyway, I have to speak to a marshal about that one and see what's going on. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Sorry for the rambling towards the end, even though it's not really gameplay related. But anyway, I'd like to sometimes give you guys a bit of an update, and rather than doing a special video, I thought I might as well throw it in here. And so there you go. So take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now. As I've said before, rate, subscribe, you know the drill by now. So